Hi, welcome back. I missed you so much, but last week I really needed to take just a second to breathe, right? We all need those, it's fine. But I came back and I'm better than ever because I'm with you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget your water. Got mine right here. It's nice and handy for me. And we know how this goes, right? I'm gonna go get my base on. Now that I've said hello and I missed you so much, thank you so much for being here again with me. I missed you. I'm gonna go get my base on. I'll see you soon and we'll talk about what's in the stars for today because quite frankly, I have no idea. Let's go find out. Welcome back. Okay, so our base is on. We're good to go. Here is what I'm thinking. Absolutely nothing. I am blank out of ideas. I have no idea. Maybe it's just like a creative block right now. But I have zero direction. I know I say that a lot, but a lot of times I have like a little inkling of a thought in my brain, or at least I kind of have an idea of like where I might want to go. This time, it's not looking bright, folks. So what I figured I would do, because it's February, I want to take a moment and just like shout out some of my favorite Black owned brands, which I think don't get enough credit. So first it's called Beauty Bakery. The founder's name is Cashmere. She is adorable and I'm obsessed with her, but I use the Beauty Bakery flower setting powder every single time I do my makeup. It is incredible. I've never had something so light and beautiful and long lasting. This is really great. And I only own, unfortunately, one eyeshadow palette. I definitely have to do better, but I only own one eyeshadow palette by Beauty Bakery. It's called the Breakfast in Bed palette. So I want to use something maybe from this palette. It's got a lot of potential. It's got a lot of really great neutrals, so I think we could do something really fun with this. And my other favorite brand that is Black owned is the Juvia's Place. I'm obsessed with these palettes. I use them all the time in a ton of my looks. The pigments are so amazing. They blend so well. They're so, I know it sounds silly to say the pigments are pigmented, but not every eyeshadow that you get is going to be the most pigmented, and it's going to take a lot of build up to get there, and Juvia's Place doesn't do that. So I'm obsessed with them and all of their palettes. This is definitely a collection that I want to grow. Both of these collections are amazing. I did want to try to stay within these kind of color palettes, I guess, and then we'll kind of go from there. This might not be one of my craziest looks, if I'm being completely honest. We'll see how it goes, you know, we'll see where the day takes us, but I'm really excited to get started because I really feel like this is the tip of the iceberg with Black owned brands that I truly adore. These are the two that I own the most products from, so this is a great place to start, and I'm super excited to see how everything turns out. Okay, I'll keep you posted. I'll see you soon. Hi there, and welcome back. So, I mean, we didn't do anything crazy. It's cute though. So we ended up using the Breakfast in Bed palette by Beauty Bakery first. And I took a little brush like this. It is a fluffy brush. And I went into this color. It's called Yawning. It's in the top left-hand corner. And I got a little bit of pigment on the brush and I just put it right in this area. So you can start it right next to the bridge of your nose, and I just swiped that back and forth until I got the coverage that I want. And this is going to be our base color for the color that we're going to put on top of this. Okay, so just like that, it should really just look like a shadow right now. The next step of this, I took a smaller brush. This is called a pencil brush, and this is the Zulu by Juvia's palette. I'm taking this purple color. It doesn't have a shade name, so it's just the bottom right corner. And I'm gonna put that within the shadow that we just created, not outside of it. And then I took that same brush and I just blended this until there's no harsh lines. I'm actually gonna switch brushes because this one is a little bit more concentrated where the bristles are, so I can kind of get a cleaner placement when I'm blending. So this side is a little bit darker than that side, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more pigment, blend it out, and then we'll move on to the next step. I'll see you soon. We're gonna go now into our Zulu by Juvia's palette, and we're picking up this beautiful color. Again, no name, but it's right above the purple here, and I'm going to put that all over my lid, just with my finger. Big fluffy brush. Blend this whole baby out. Now when you blend this color, the glitter is going to look like it's gone. It's not, but we are going to add more glitter because that's what we do here, you know? We are going to go into this Morphe 24A Artist Pass palette just to pick up Private Oasis. It's going to be the same thing. We're just going to pick it up with our finger. So I'm really only going to place that color on the inner corner and up because I'm going to create this wing shape over here, so it doesn't make sense to put all of that product there when it's just going to get covered up. We're going to go back to this palette, the Zulu by Juvia's, and we're going to pick up an angled brush. I like this angle brush because we're going to now create a wing shape. So I ended up going a little bit under my waterline here to start the shape. And I apparently only do half wings now. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a half wing. Then I did drag the purple down to about the center of my eye, but I didn't continue it all the way to the inside. I played around with a couple things on the inside corner, didn't love any of it, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. Once this is filled in like this, I went back into our Breakfast in Bed palette, and we're gonna pick up Yawning again, and we're gonna use this same brush, and you're just gonna smoke out the edges of this wing. Now that that's smoked out, I'm just gonna go back in and very lightly add a little bit more of that like bright purple pigment. The last special fun thing that we're doing with this look, I'm taking this pencil brush again, and we're gonna dip into Yawning. We're gonna take the pencil brush and we're just going to tap exactly where we want the dot. So we're just gonna tap, tap, tap. Okay, once those 3 dots are placed, this is basically just your marker for where the purple is going to go, because we love these 2 colors together. So you're just going to pick up, same thing with the pencil brush, pick up this purple color and just lay it on top of what you just put down with Yawning. I'm just trying to get some of the extra pigment off. Is that helping? I'm not 100% sure, but that was my solution to that issue. We're gonna put some glitter on our face with Ben Nye Glitter Glue and Dumb Blonde Cosmetics glitter. You know we love it. And I'm going to go from smallest in the inside corner to largest on the outside corner. But before we do that, the last thing that you're going to need the Beauty Bakery Breakfast in Bed palette for is this color at the bottom. It's called Fresh Face, and I used that for my inner corner highlight. It's a nice, beautiful neutral, but it's also a really pretty shimmer too. So I just pressed that into my inner corner. It really fits the purple theme that we're going for apparently here. So now we match. I'm going to do the glitter off camera, but I do really think that it's time for us to take a seat, relax, drink some water, take a few deep breaths because I'm feeling like I could use 1 or 2 or 3. And we're gonna just tell each other how beautiful and wonderful and creative and intelligent and magnificent we are as humans. So I invite you now to take your first sip. If you don't want to wait for me, feel free. Otherwise, cheers to us, to being wonderful humans. And in this moment, I want to talk about how much I love my resilience, how much I love my character overall. I understand that, life has its ups and downs, and without those, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I'm very appreciative for the person that I am today. I believe I have a lot of work to do to get to where I ideally would want to be, but I'm really excited about what I've been able to do with myself so far. So I love my character. I love my creativity. I like my ambition. I like my drive. I like my commitment to myself. My commitment to sit down and do stuff like this on a weekly basis to make sure that I'm in line with myself, that I'm checking in with myself. To take a moment, to take a couple hours on one night a week to just sit back and reflect on yourself and to reflect on what you love and reflect on what you'd like to work on is huge. And I didn't do that before I started doing this. And I'm so appreciative that I have the opportunity to do that. And especially with you. I'm so proud that you're doing what you love to do with me. I'm so proud of you for getting through the week. I'm so proud of you for getting up today. I'm so proud of you that you remembered to drink your water and eat a snack. I'm so proud of you for all of those things. And I think in this moment, it's okay for us to sit back and take a couple deep breaths together. So on the count of 3, we're going to breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's do one more because your deep breath needs a best friend, and that best friend follows it right after with another 3, 2, 1. And breathe out some of the negative thoughts that you've had in the last week. Breathe out some of your judgments. Breathe out some of your preconceived notions. I know we're all doing our best, and I know that we're all trying to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. Let's breathe out some of those things that do not give us joy, that do not provide us with something to be happy about, or the people around us that we love. If it doesn't provide them happiness either, why are we doing it? Breathe it all out. I'm gonna go put some glitter on. We've got a lot of decisions to make, so I will see you soon. Here for lips now. We're going to take this ColourPop Cosmetics Lippy Pencil. This is in shade Little One. And I'm just going to outline my lips. I am going to overline a little bit right in the center here. I like to just connect them at the top instead of following my Cupid's bow to overline, because then it's a little bit more natural looking, but they do look a little plumper. So we're just going to do that now. Okay. I just need like an outline of what I'm working with, you know? And following with one of my favorite brands, these are Beauty Bakery lip whips. So we're gonna start with, this is called Bubblegum Crisis. Okay, so that is the matte lip whip. I'm gonna let this dry down for a couple seconds, and then I'm going to top it with, this is a lip whip in Drive Me Glazy. Disclosure, it is very difficult to get the lip whip off, the matte lip whip. So that being said, very difficult to transfer. Stays great when you're eating food. It's amazing. This is definitely like a night out lipstick because it won't go anywhere. It's incredible. And they have so many beautiful shades. They've got one of the best black matte lipsticks I've ever used. I love them. This is where we part ways. I might put some little like freckles or something on my face. I haven't really decided yet. I'm not really feeling super ambitious today, but I am glad that I'm taking the time to do this for myself. So if I do choose to put any freckles on my face, I'm going to be using my Jason Woo Beauty, Jason the Freckled Boy product to do that. So it looks like this. It's in a little tube like that, and it looks like an inkwell. Like it was I wonder if I could use this as an eyeliner. Not today, that's not a today project. But I'm gonna go wrap this up. I'm gonna go get my hair done. I'm gonna go put my lashes on. I'm gonna maybe figure this out. Who knows? But what I do know is I'll be seeing you soon, and I'm so excited to do so. Don't forget to bring your water. Drink your water if you haven't yet. But I will see you all done up and looking like a brand new person in just 2 seconds. Hi there. Welcome back. Look at it, actually came out like really cute. Okay, so it's not one of my more extravagant looks, right? We know, but you know what? We showed up today. We did what we wanted to do. I know that I was very low energy today, so I really appreciate you being patient with me while I work through it and really finding yourself in your project. Thank you again for joining me on this journey. Let's talk about what we did. We didn't really do anything crazy after we separated, but I did add this like piece of fabric and like a bow around my neck, which I thought was really cute. And I'm obsessed with this top. I forgot that I had it, so I pulled it out and I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. Exactly like that too. So, and the only other thing that I did is I added that Morphe 24A Artist Pass palette, the Private Oasis pigment that I had used on my eyelids. I just used that as a highlighter today too. There she is. That's really everything, guys. Thank you so much again for coming. I so appreciate it every single week. I look forward to being able to sit down and really have a friend with me while I do this. So thank you again for keeping me company. If you didn't finish your water, do you know what I'm about to say? Of course you do. Don't forget to finish your water. If you haven't had a chance to get a snack today, please make sure that you do that. I'm on my way to go get one right now because I have not eaten in a while, so it's time. It's time to nourish my beautiful bag of bones. I love you. Thank you again for being here. Until next time, I will see you then. Goodbye.